Alright then, men and women of culture, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Senzu, back with it again, back with the video. Thank you for watching, thank you for supporting. Do make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Today's going to be a different one, right? We usually don't do reviews on this channel. I think the only game I've done a review was probably Lies of P. But today is a special day because Hellblade 2 just got released today. And you know of all the talks about people not really sure about how Hellblade 2 is going to come out across, and then we've seen the Metacritic reviews, we've seen how it looks. So this is my take on Hellblade 2. And so with this review, right, it's going to be in a different format than what most people do. So do make sure you stay to the end of the video, and without further ado, let's hop into the video. Here's how I'm going to do this review, right? So I'm going to put this review in two sections. We have the section for people who are coming from the previous Hellblade game and what I think about someone who's come from the previous Hellblade game as well. And we're also going to have the more objective standpoint of this as a game as opposed to as an experience. So let's start off from if you came from the previous Hellblade. So if you played the previous Hellblade, oh, by the way, there aren't going to be any story spoilers, and even with the clips I'm going to put in, you're going to have any story spoilery thing whatsoever. You do have minor spoilers for like environments and stuff like that, like maybe activities, but nothing about the story whatsoever. So jumping into the first section, which is, if you're coming from Hellblade 1, how is this game? Well, I think you can probably leave this video now if you're coming from Hellblade 1, because I think you would enjoy and love Hellblade 2 for what it offers. It offers the exact same thing as Hellblade 1, but it offers it at a different level of a different capacity, different capability of Ninja Theory, which for me banks into the storytelling and the visuals. The visuals of this game, oh my days. Yo guys, I don't think I've ever seen a game look this good at all. Like photorealism. And you guys know me, I'm more of a gameplay guy over graphics. Now, that isn't to say I don't enjoy a good graphical showcase every now and then, but if it comes at the cost of the gameplay, it's really not up to my speed. But with this game, it goes without saying that this game is probably one of the best looking games I've ever seen of all time. That's pretty much all I have to tell you for people coming from Hellblade 1. You're going to enjoy this game for what it was, especially if your expectations have been kept in check and weren't expecting a massive jump from Hellblade 1 to Hellblade 2 in regards to the gameplay design and things like that. But apart from that, yeah, you're solid. Probably leave this video now because I don't want you to be influenced by my thoughts about what I'm going to say next, and probably dive into the game. It's on Game Pass. Enjoy it. Enjoy the experience. Don't listen to any reviews. Even if you're still watching this review, I appreciate you, but I think you can hop off now and actually go into the game itself and then maybe come back here for the other things I think about the game. Now, coming from an objective standpoint as a game, Hellblade 2 leaves a lot to be desired from. Now, first things first, I'm going to start off the bat. I played this on the PC. Now, my PC rig is an RTX 4070 with a Ryzen 7 5700G. So, in regards to performance on the PC, I only play at 1440p, high, DLSS quality on, and I was getting roughly between 50 to 60 frames per second. Now, as it is a UE5 game, there is a lot of the CPU bottleneck in this game is crazy. Like, I was seeing my CPU being utilized about 50% more than it usually is, and then my GPU usage never reached, I mean, the highest my GPU usage reached, GPU utilization reached, was probably 90%, which shouldn't be the case. It should be 99%. So there is room for improvement on this game, but it's a very short game. It's like 5-6 hour game, depending on how you play. So 6 hour game at 60 frames per second is probably not too bad, even though there's a lot to be desired for. It's not as optimized as it should be because it's on UE5. But that goes without saying. That's just how UE5 has been in the last couple of months or years about how things have gone. But besides that, I'm just going to go off the bat and just say this. If you have any device that can play this game at over 30 frames per second, so you know the whole excuse we got from, oh, this is a cinematic game, which to a degree it is. It's more of an experience as opposed to an actual game, which defeats the purpose of it being a game. I'm ranting over here, but I would suggest if you have a PC, a very strong PC, if you have anything over a 4070 in regards to GPU usage, you're probably better off playing the game over there as opposed to playing it on 4K 30. I couldn't imagine playing this game at 30 frames per second. It's not my speed. It's not. Bring down the resolution from 4K to 1440p and play at close to 60 frames per second. That's my go-to, and that's what I think everyone should do. Now, apart from that, like I said, this game has a lot to desire. I don't know if you guys heard what I said previously, but this game is more of an experience as opposed to an actual game, which is very similar to the previous Hellblade, which you would think after putting about 4 years into the game, it should be more of a game. If you're looking for a game that's going to keep you gripped to your seats, especially in regards to like the gameplay, in regards to the day-to-day, you playing the game, you being able to fight and combat or whatever, this probably isn't going to be the game for you in particular. And this is just me being objective, even though I'm probably one of the few people that really, really loves this game. But I'm looking at people who aren't a fan of Hellblade 1 or never played Hellblade 1 and jumping into this game. It's probably not going to be the speed up to your speed, even though, yeah, it's a very short game, so you can play for the short amount of time you have and enjoy it as much as you want. The combat in this game is pretty much the same as the combat in the first one. You do have some epic action sequences that are phenomenal, and I won't even say phenomenal in regards to what you get to do. It's phenomenal in regards to like the pacing of the sequences, the pacing of the action set pieces and things like that. Even the pacing of some particular boss fights and some particular fights again in this game are actually done really well. So you can tell the direction of this game, for the most part, was good. Where it falls flat has to do with the emptiness in the void of, or the presence of a void in the gameplay design with the puzzles. The first time we saw the puzzles in Hellblade 1, yeah, we were fine. Okay, look at this sign from a different angle, and you're probably going to get what you're meant to get. For this game, however, it breaks the pacing. It kills the pacing. It kills the whole point of, oh, I have a story. There's a story I'm interested in, but this puzzle is a piece. This puzzle is boring. It doesn't really do much for you. You don't actually have to really scratch your head for the puzzle. So for me, the puzzles were very lackluster in what they offered. Granted, I'm thinking that it offers you a chance to take a break from the combat, and that would be true, but this game is a very narrative-driven, walking simulator-esque kind of game, so there isn't really a need for any more breaks. We're already taking a break from the actual gameplay and the actual day-to-day section of the game. So yeah, graphically impeccable, and this is coming from an objective standpoint. This is probably the best. I would be surprised if this game doesn't get an award for character design and graphic design and just overall art style. This game is a looker. This game, and don't take this as an offense, this game would be the perfect showcase for a tech demo brought to life, especially to defend the use of UE5. Now, granted, I prefer gameplay over resolution over looks. I'm a gameplay over graphics guy. I'm a Nintendo guy. I have a Nintendo Switch, so obviously I'm a gameplay over graphics guy. If you want to, look at how impeccable a game could possibly look with the future of UE5, this game probably leaves a very good mark on people who are like, oh wow, I'm looking for like the next big thing in regards to like scale, in regards to art style, in regards to photorealism and things like that. I think that's all I have to say in regards to this game, especially for people who are coming from a non-Hellblade fan or are just curious about the game. So long story short, the way I'm going to do this review is I'm not going to say it's an 8, I'm not going to have a number scale. I do think everyone should play this game, but granted, there are different degrees to how I think everyone should play this game. Now, if you're someone who's a newcomer, I think you should probably give this game a chance, maybe an hour or 2 hours, but 2 hours is like probably half of the game. So yeah, you can sit this down, it's on Game Pass, sit this down, just have a quick throw and be like, oh, this is good, this is nice. Now, if you are a Hellblade 1 fan, this is a must play. This is a stellar game. This is a stellar experience. This is a stellar experience, which in itself is also the caveat because it's more of an experience than a game. So all in all, the criticisms that I'm seeing from people online about the game not being an actual game but more of an experience and being underwhelming and also impressive are true. Me personally, this game is great. This game is phenomenal for me, especially for what I like, especially the storytelling. I didn't even say much about the storytelling because I'm trying not to have any story spoilers. But for me, the narrative of this game is impeccable. I love it. I love everything Senua had to do, all the things, the trials and tribulations she had to go through in this game, and it really left a mark on me. So what do you guys think? Leave in the comment section down below if you played this game. If you haven't played the game already, like I said, stop at the half mark of this video, play the game, come back and finish watching the video. Thank you guys for watching the video. Hope to hear from you soon. And I'm going to go back and hop into I'm going to go back into Street Fighter 6 and hop into playing Akuma, which is going to be a video coming up very soon. But thank you for watching this video. Hope to hear from you soon. Peace.